I'm going fishing at the grocery store. It's going to be a fish fry today.
Okay, we're rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some days are diamonds, some days are rocks, some doors are open, some roads are blocked, and sundowns are golden.
We're here. Let's go get stuff for a fish fry. It's gonna be fish fry. There we go. Let's get it. I'm going fishing early in the grocery store. Are they open? They've been open an hour. I've been up for 3 hours. All right. Got all their spring plants out. cod out of here. Swordfish. Big snapper fillets. I like the Argentine shrimp. Bait. Sushi for breakfast. This is the way I like it, right there. Sashimi. And I like the poke bowl. Very good food. See, I'm mighty early, so they're not all loaded up yet. See some findings. 2 big steaks, 19. Not bad. And some of these little shrimpy ones, $7. $4.75. Yeah, look over there. Bird. Beef ribs. What's this slab? How much does that weigh? 21 pounder. Whole brisket, grass fed. Yeah. Almost 8 pounder brisket for 50 folks. Chicken. I'm not after chicken. Beer for the beer batter. I want a lager. Shit. Here we go. I'll probably have to get one of these large. Wait a minute. Carta Blanca will work. You get a Lone Star Light, a Model O. See, for beer batter fish, you don't want no fancy ass shit though. Alright. This is what we're going to do our beer batter with. Good old Carta Blanca. It's been around forever. It's Hecho in Texaco. We're good. We're going to be making beer battered cod. So, we've got beer, potatoes for the chips. It will be classic fish and chips. I'll go live when I'm doing fish when I get home. It'll be later this afternoon. Here's our bucking fish. But we put our bucking fish up here. Two and a quarter pounds. But I'm also going to put a pork loin on the rotisserie because I'll eat all that fish. And I know Mom and my son want it. That's it. Put you back in jail here. Salad dressing. That tartar sauce might be able to use mayonnaise and mayonnaise. I think they got a little bit of mayonnaise and mayonnaise down there. But we're looking for tartar. And not the kind of tartar I make off the shoulder blade of a deer. Damn it, where the hell is it? All this fancy ass shit. All I want is fucking tartar sauce, man. Here we go. It's up here. We're going to get a little horseradish with it. Which one? That one? That one? I think the tartar sauce is going to be this one. Not this one. This one. Let's see if it has a date on it. Did it expire? Where's the date? There we go. EXP, Best Buy, February 6th. Oh shit, we're way past that. Down in the basket. But you know what's up here calling my name? A bag of jerky. Fucking A. Bag of jerky. It's gonna be down there. Bag of jerky. nice and bone dry for my hunting trip, because I ain't got time to make any by Tuesday morning. I ain't got time. Maybe I'll grab a couple, but they're all out of meat sticks. Oh wait, no they're not. We got these pork and beef sticks. Over here. Pork and beef. Baking goods. Now normally for my fish fry I use corn oil and I use a cornmeal batter, but they're wanting it English style. No, the fucking limeys be using vegetable oil. Vegetable oil. What's the EXP on it? October 31. Okay, we got the Earl. We got that. I got the seasoning, egg, and beer to make the batter. You want to see the produce? Alright, I'll go. Well, peanut oil. I'll use peanut oil when I do deep fried turkeys. Well, let's see the produce aisle. Let's go through the meat aisle here on the way. Here we're dropping the queso. Quesadilla. Quesadilla. What's the deal? And there's briskets on the other side, whole briskets, beef ribs, pork ribs. We got other steaks down here. And then down here we got these. Poke and more biff down there. And look, she's loading the racks. Racking them up. Full this morning. Got him busy racking sushi. Let's look at that. No, no nasty peas. I like to go fishing in the pea soup. I was getting them in. Lightning trout, probably from Nebraska. Where are they from? It just says United States. Steelhead. Excuse me, man. And I already bought the cod that was there. That's what we're going to be frying up. Wild cod. From Iceland. Icelandic cod. I was looking for Alaskan, but Mr. Glacier's there. Here we go. $11.20 for that there little fillet. But it appears you want to see some produce. I will produce some produce. Everybody's way. You don't leave your cart in the middle of the aisle or I come up and smash into it with mine and knock your shit all over the floor. Don't put up with that shit. It ain't your first fucking day. Don't act like it. Keep your shit out of the fucking way. Pinche tomatillos, güey. Uh-oh, time to make pickles here soon after I get back from hunting, before I grind the sausage. So I get back from hunting, I gotta bleed that pig out for a week in a cooler full of ice. and you drain it and replenish the ice for a week. Then that hog will keep in the freezer for years if you vacuum seal it proper and keep your dirty dick beaters off of it. Oh, excuse me, buddy. Got folks from all over.
No, that's okay.
Scotland, Turkey, all over. They wanted to see the produce.
Yeah,
I'm doing the fish fry, so when I came in the door, I had to grab my taters, grab the fish, and was at the other end. And they come on, can we see produce? I will produce. Let me go like that. Is it focus or are we no focus? We focus all of us. Alright. Now we're focused. Okay. Oh, maybe time for corned beef and cabbage. Alright, now we walk these aisles. This is all packaged stuff down here. This is the one we get. It'd be tasting like cotton candy. Cotton candy grapes. Ooh. They even got a little pink tinge to them. Look at that. Look at the size of these guys. Berries. And here's already packaged berries, grapes, stuff like that. Those little lobsters were like slipper tails, dude. They were not real loppers. organic. All that means is they don't pick the weeds off the field. We'll get over to the, hey, Mr. Larry, we're going to get over to the oranges and lemons so poor old Mr. Glacier don't get scurvy on us. He's got to keep his teeth in there, you know. Gonna be gumming a rawhide like old Wilson. These are what we usually get, I think, Fuji's. It's kind of a small store, though, you know. People are very cramped in here. But you can do these for making pickles and buy this already chopped up. I don't mind chopping them, and I leave the skin on. Although skin off is a little bit better. You're rolling the pallets in. Look, guayabas. That's what they're called in Spanish. I don't know what they're called in English. Look, rub the kiwis. Plantains for cooking. Little cherry tomato. Jicama. Y'all ever have a jicama? Ginger root? Don't see no wasabi root. I want to see some wasabi root. Tomatoes, avocados. They're a little low on the avocados. We got all these drops. So you can tell they're drops when there's no stem. When you harvest them and take them to the co-op, you got to cut them off. They should have a little bit of stem to win, like that. when there drops like that and the stem gets knocked off, that's when they start to get foul inside quicker. You got to have the stem on them. When you take them to the co-op, they separate them with stem and without stems. You don't mix them together. They sort them. I'm sorry. We take them all in big bins mixed, and then they sort them. And peanuts. And over to the onions and taters to finish up. Bag of red for your crawdad boil. Sweet taters and regular. Alright, right back to my basket, just like that. Let's see, is it all fuzzy? Anybody tell me if the picture's focused? I think I got about all we need. Let me walk down the center over here. I'm not going to use any fish fryer. Down this video. They got these in there. Picture is good, thank you. I dig one out of the middle of the crate. See, it was in that hole in there where there's water on top, below, and all around it. That way sunlight don't hit it so bad. There you go, Mr. Bob. You can look around. Well, it's just a little store. They got to pay the rent. The highest price bottle was only $4. In the cart and drink beers on the way out. Lady go ringing it up. Go, hey, you ordered a couple of these to Richie. I said, yes, ma'am. It's a, you want to go get another one? No, ma'am. Got a few registers working here, but I only got a couple things, so I can go. Oh, oh, that's the other side, huh? There we go. They got all these registers, but only got a couple of them open. Look, how many they got? 20 some registers here. See, this is why when I drink beer, I bring a six-pack through here. By the time I got up there were only 2 left in it. We'll be out in the truck and home before you know it. Hey, Mr. Northern, Mr. Yukon, Mr. Skeeter. There you go. Give me a finger and unsub me, Mr. Skeeter. Oops. Sorry, I did that here in front of everybody. So people are looking at me like, what the fuck? That's all right. You wanted to see the desserts. I don't make dessert. Oh, the desert. Yeah, we'll go out through the desert too. I'm going up the hill country Tuesday morning. It'll be dark out though. We'll be leaving real early. They're almost ready up there. I didn't bring a damn sleeping bag and provisions. Probably should have. Now they're hung up on something. We got our cod. So that's it. Jerky, potatoes, beer, oil, cod. That's the fish fry. And I got a little vodka down here. Oh, sorry. Looks like she turned around already. Yep. All right, thanks, buddy. Oh, not bad. Let's do a fish fry, can you tell? Got the potatoes, oil, and good thing I'm not opening that until this evening. That's all right. That's all right. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here this morning, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, oh shit, I put my shades in the truck and the sun's popping up. You're gonna have a headache. Little car parked there. What the hell are you doing? There. Let's bring shit in here. It's going to be a really long drive home, though. I brought a whole bunch of water. We should be all right. Look, I can fuck them all up. I'll grab a bunch of M150s, light them up, and throw them in the door and run. Right? That's what I do. Those are twice a 180. If you know what an M80 is, those got twice the punch. Look out the window. Can't see shit. I can.
Looking for daddy. There she goes, looking for daddy. It's the same old daddy.
All right. I don't know if it'll start. Oh, all right. Let's open the windows.